I know that this is going to be one of my favorite days because this is my favorite two things to do. Rant, okay, and then teach. What's the point of ranting about something that you see as wrong or an injustice or a waste of time, but then not given the solution? So we're away from the lifestyle shots today and we're into the classroom, my favorite thing. So this is really in response to a couple of comments that were left and several emails that I got where people sort of challenged me a little bit. And by the way, we love that. Let us know what you don't agree with. Let us know what you'd like more clarification on. Let us know what you'd like more detail about. You know, I got nothing else to do, okay? Network marketing been very, very good to me. And so, you know, we're having fun here in Kauai, actually today coming to you from our Lanai. So this is in response to the fact that I had been a little harsh on motivational speakers, okay? Let's get honest. When the shit hits the fan for you, do you remember what some motivational speaker said and then all of a sudden go to work? I don't think so, okay? Nobody can put anybody else's motive in action. It's your motive, and most people are unsuccessful in all ventures of life for one simple reason: they're not aware of what their true core motives are, okay? So I made this big thing about don't quit, and what a bunch of horse hockey that was. Horse poo-poo, if you will, okay? Don't quit. Not quitting doesn't have anything to do with winning. Not quitting doesn't have anything to do with winning. This is what you have to do if you want to make money in network marketing, okay? You have to do it, okay? You have to do it. And Facebook and listening to conference calls and Twitter and YouTube, okay, and looking for magic systems, okay, spelling doesn't really matter. You've got to do it. What is it you have to do? Talk to people. So I'm going to give you a target, and you're either going to hit the target or you're not. If you don't hit the target, don't feel bad about it. Realize it's a discovery, because everybody knows that a business that doesn't take inventory isn't in business very long. And the inventory of a network marketer is not how many bottles of pills or salve or whatever your company markets. It's what did you do with your time? What did you do with your time? Did you do it? Did you talk to people? Or did you dick around with this kind of stuff right here, okay? And this is what most people are doing, and boy, I worked so hard today. Doing what? Doing what? There's the rant. Okay, here's the lesson. First of all, this is all you really have to do, okay? Here's a question for you. How many hours did you put in last week? If you don't know specifically, then you're not taking inventory. We improve what we measure, and a business that doesn't take inventory goes out of business. Yeah, I know it's a repeat, but people need to know it. How many hours did you put in? So let's say you're working 12 hours you're going to dedicate to your business, okay? You want to spend 80% of your time talking to people. That would be 9.6 hours. Let's call it 10 hours. Okay, 10 hours. Now, the average person brand new in the business can make 15 dials an hour. If you've been in the business for more than 3 months and you've been talking to people, then it's 20. So what we want to take is the 10 hours times 20 dials an hour is 200 dials for the week. In a month, that's going to be about 870, because there's 4.3 weeks in a month. So that would be 870 dials. And we know from AT&T, as well as 10,000 calls that I charted at two different areas or timelines in my business, both with brand new people and experienced people like myself, you're going to talk to the right person about 16% of the time. You're going to talk to about 150 people during the course of the month. So do the math on yourself. Let me give you the formula. And by the way, we'll show you how to break down a business on a webcast that we're doing soon. But you want to take the hours per week, okay, that you've dedicated to your business, times 4.3 times 20, okay, times 16%. It's really that simple. So it's going to come down to this. You're going to make a discovery. Now, I broke 4 businesses down this week, and one of them based on what he was working, which was about, he should have been making 800 dials, so that would be 16 times 8 be 80. What's 16 times 8? 80 and 48, right? Should have made 100 and let's say 108 dials, and he made 17 dials. This isn't doing it. The question is, if whatever you're short here, okay, if you should have made 108 dials, 800 dials and talked to 108 people, and you talked to 17, the question is, what were you doing here? What was this all about? What was happening right here? And this old excuse, I don't have anybody to talk to. There's 7 billion people on the planet. I'm going to run a webcast in early October to show you how to generate instantly free 5,000 leads in your local area and have 20 to 30 people a week expecting a call from you. There's nothing to it. You don't need any of that garbage that's out there, okay? But anyway, that's another blog. This is what's known as, this is really important, is the discovery difference, okay? And this is an important word for me, discovery. What you want to do is discover the difference between the amount of dials you should be making and people that you should have been talking to and what you actually did. And then what you want to do is close the gap. How do you close the gap? It's not about don't quit, it's about do it. Get on the phone, talk to people. The main thing is to keep the main thing the main thing. So let me give you this formula one more time in review because I write kind of fast. Okay, I'll go over it for you really slow so you can break down your business. And leave me a comment, leave me your number. Let me know what your discovery difference is, okay? You can't fix it if you don't know what's wrong with it. Okay, so you're going to take the amount of hours per week times 4.3 because there's 4.3 weeks in a month. You're going to multiply that times 20 dials an hour, and you're going to multiply that times 0.16 on your little calculator, and that will give you a number like 97, how many people you should be talking to during the course of the month. If you talk to 12, you got a problem, and if you worked for me, or I worked for you, and I was supposed to do something 97 times and I did it 12, would you not say to me, yo, what were you doing the other 25 hours this month that I'm paying you for? So here's the key word again, is discovery, okay? Discover. We improve what we measure. So discover what your difference is and then close this gap. If you close this gap, your check will go up and all the bullshit that you're doing on social media will disappear because you'll feel better about yourself. Let me know how you feel. Let's get busy. Peace be the journey. Aloha.